Welcome to the demonstration video of APPSeCONNECT. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate you how you can automate your business process by connecting your Swell e-commerce store with your Dynamics NAV ERP. So for this demonstration purpose, I have a demo Swell e-commerce store that is currently connected with the demo database company of Dynamics NAV using our product APPSeCONNECT. So talking about APPSeCONNECT, APPSeCONNECT is an iPaaS or integration platform as a service which has two major components for the integration. The portal.appseconnect.com is one of the major component of APPSeCONNECT which combines all the business logic like from choosing the apps to mapping. Everything will be done over here. And apart from this cloud portal, we have another component. It is the APPSeCONNECT agent. So it is the APPSeCONNECT agent that has to be installed in your server, or you can keep it on other Windows machine as well. To install this agent, we just need the .NET framework and proper internet connectivity. And once the agent is installed, after putting up your credentials, you will be able to see all the connections in the sync panel. If you notice, in the both way, like from the Dynamics NAV to the Swell e-commerce and from the Swell e-commerce to the Dynamics NAV, the bidirectional connection is available. The main purpose of this bidirectional connection is that you can sync your data bidirectionally. You can sync your data from your ERP to the e-commerce direction, or you can exchange those data from the e-commerce to the ERP direction as well. So if I just expand one of these connection, you can see these are the integration points available in the both directions. So these integration points are used for the data triggering purpose. For the data triggering purpose, we have two type of trigger modes. First one is the auto mode. If I just toggle this button, it will be set in the auto mode. And in the auto mode, I can provide the timings minutely, hourly, or daily basis. If I just choose minutely and put 5 over here and just save it, then what will happen? Data will synchronize in every 5 minutes. You don't have to manually start or play anything. The minimum time for the auto synchronization is 1 minute, which is again near to the real time. But in some cases, we have seen the customer don't want the entire integration in auto mode. On that case, we have another option, that is the manual mode. In the manual mode, you can start the synchronization by manually pressing the play button. And once the synchronization is done, we have two options to check with. The first option is the racing bucket. In the racing bucket, you can get to know about the status of your synchronization along with the sync message and the timestamp. And other option that we have is the transaction log. So here in the transaction log, along with the timestamp, you can track each and every step of your synchronization, like how data is getting pulled from one application, how it's getting transformed, and how it's getting posted. All these informations will be visible in the transaction log. So without wasting much more time, I'm directly jumping into the demonstration of Swell e-commerce and Dynamics NAV. So I have a demo Swell e-commerce store. I'm going to the admin panel, and from the admin panel here I'm going to create a new customer first. So here I'm putting up all the mandatory details, just like the customer first name and the last name. I'm providing a unique email ID for that particular customer. Here I'm selecting the customer group as general and putting up the password. I'm going to quickly save the customer. For this demonstration purpose, I am only showcasing the default fields, but apart from these default fields, if you have any kind of customized fields that are available in your Swell e-commerce direction, that can be synchronized easily. So there is no restrictions at all. So here I am in the shipping address part and going to provide the shipping address for that particular customer. Also providing the company details and selecting up the quantity. And selecting up the country along with the state. And once I have created the customer, I will quickly move to the APPSeCONNECT agent And as you can see, from the Swell e-commerce to the dynamic snap direction, we have this integration point, that is customer add. And once the synchronization is done, you can check along with the timestamp that data is successfully synchronized or not. So as I have completed the synchronization, let me just quickly check. So as you can see, along with the timestamp, it is showing that the data is successfully pushed. So right now I'm going to the dynamic snap part, and under the customer part, I'm going to search by the particular name of that customer. So as you can see, the customer that I have recently created in the Swell e-commerce store, that is visible in our dynamic snap ERP. And once I just open that particular customer, all the informations, just like the general informations of the customer, just like the name and the address details, the contact details like the phone number and the email ID, all these are present. And if I just scroll down, you can see we have added this extra page part, this AEC customer page and AEC application customer list. These two page parts are added for the synchronization purpose. As a ERP and e-commerce, both they are different platforms having their own utilities and architecture. We have added this extra page parts to improve the functionality of the ERP. In the AEC customer page, we are maintaining the exact same web ID, that is the web ID coming from the Swell e-commerce store itself. So we are storing the exact same web ID, and we are also maintaining web item flag to eliminate any duplicate customer scenario. So I'm moving to the next integration point, that is the item add. For adding the item, I'm going to the items part of the dynamic snap, and here I'm going to create a new item. So here I'm providing the item description, and also I'm scrolling down, and here I'm providing the item unit price. Here also for the item, I'm providing only the mandatory fields or the default fields that are available, that will be added only for the synchronization purpose. But apart from this field, if you have any kind of other fields that you want to sync with the item, that can be easily available. So here I have added all the default fields of the item. I have added the description, as well as I have added the unit price. I have added also some extra fields that are mandatory for this integration purpose. As you can see in the web product details CP page, I have checked the web items enable and visible check flags to make sure that the product will be enlisted in the website itself, and it will be available in the catalog and search option. And also I have added this web description and the web short description, and I have checked this web item flag, and I am keeping that product type as simple and going to save that particular item. And once the item is saved, I'm quickly going to the APPSeCONNECT agent again, and as you can see from the dynamic snap to the Swell e-commerce direction, we have this integration points, that is the product tag, and I'm going to manually trigger the integration point. And once the integration is done, I'm going to the Swell e-commerce store again, and here in the products part, I'm going to search by the name of that particular product. So here is our product. You can see all the basic details, just like the name that I have added, the SKU, exact SKU number is also synchronized, and also you can see the price that I have added is visible over here, and the description that I have added in the title part of that particular product is also visible. So till now we have created a customer, we have created an item, and right now I'm going to update the inventory for that particular item. So to update the inventory, I'm going to the items journal of the dynamic snap, and from here I'm going to provide the SKU number, So here is our product, and I'm putting up the location code and also setting up the quantity, and I'm going to post that journal. And once the journal line is successfully posted, I will quickly move to the APPSeCONNECT agent, and as you can see, we have this integration point, that is inventory adjustment. And once the inventory adjustment is completed, I have to simply so here I'm going to the inventory part, and come here, you can see the quantity of that particular product that I have synchronized right now is visible over here. And till now we have added this item and updated the quantity for that particular item also. So I'm moving to the storefront to place a sales order with that particular item. Here I am in the storefront, and I'm going to search by the name of that particular item. So it's the Gucci wallet that we have recently created, and I'm going to add it to the cart. And once I have added to the cart, I'm proceeding to the checkout. In the checkout page, I have to log in with the exact same customer details. So here I'm providing the email ID and also providing up the password. And also for the shipping address, I'm keeping it as the same as the billing one, but of course you can provide different billing and shipping addresses, and I'm continuing with the shipping method. So here in the shipping method, I'm keeping that shipping method as a standard or dummy shipping method, but all the real world shipping methods just like the DHL or FedEx, that can be added easily. Also for the payment method, I am using the cash on delivery. That is a dummy payment method for this store, but all the online and offline payment method can be synchronized easily. So once the sales order is placed, I am going to the APPSeCONNECT agent, and as you can see from the Swell commerce to the Dynamics nav direction, we have this integration point, that is order add, and I'm going to manually sync it. So here you can see along with the timestamp, the data is successfully synchronized. So let's just quickly go to the Dynamics nav part. So here in the sales order, I'm going to search by the name of that particular customer. So here is the sales order that I have recently placed from the Swell e-commerce store is present over here. And if I just open that particular sales order card, you will be able to see all the informations, just like the general informations of the customer, and the in the line items part, you can see the line item is enlisted, like with the location code, and the exact same quantity is available over here. And also in the AEC order header details page, we are maintaining the exact same web order ID that is coming from the Swell e-commerce store itself. So having that web order ID and this web order flag checked, we are making sure that it will not create any duplicate order along with the same order ID. So it is the basic purpose of the APPSeCONNECT granule. So once we have added all the informations and we have all these informations in our Dynamics nav side, I'm going to the post option, and in the post option I'm going to the ship and invoice and quickly post it. And once it is posted, I will quickly move to the APPSeCONNECT agent, and as you can see, we have this integration point, that is fulfillment at. Before adding that, I would like to showcase you something. So here I am in the Swell e-commerce admin panel, and in the orders part, You can see the fulfillment status of this sales order is right now unfulfilled. And once I just quickly add the fulfillment of that particular sales order, it will be changed from unfulfilled to fulfilled. So here I'm going to refresh the page again. So here you can see the fulfillment status is changed from unfulfilled to fulfilled. So this was the few integration points that I have prepared for this demonstration video. If you have any kind of queries regarding this integration or any other integrations on any point, you can simply contact us. Thank you.